Hey guys, my name is Driven Phoenix and this is Drawing the Human Figure from Your Mind, Lesson 91. So now we're going to understand the ear and we're going to get in this. It's pretty simple to understand. So basically we're going to just use a very simple formula first to help us comprehend the idea of the ear. So what we'll do is make like a box over here, kind of like it doesn't, just keep it like a long rectangle, just about here. Just don't make it too long. Decide out how big you think the ear would be. So over here, just basically know that when you have that center, you're going to divide in half and make this mark here. But you can freehand this, right? Just know there's a mark over here, and here's you're going to have that center mark. You're going to divide down and have a center mark down here. And you're going to mark it up here, and these are going to be like your key understandings. So it's really this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. So what happens here is when you draw the ear, it's going to come like this. Now think in 3D form here, what's happening. So we're going to draw the ear over here. It's going to go like this, okay? And over here where that key is, just know that it's going to start turning like this, and then where this is, it's gonna be coming in like so, and over here it's just a turn that starts turning all the way like this, okay? And where this mark is basically where this thing is now going to end, just like this. And all you do is just really make the design of this over here. You're going to go like this, and then you're going to turn just like over here. Okay, so just know that over here when you're drawing it, you can repeat this formula to get this, but just understand it's like a top of the house over here, right? And this over here is like a bottom line here. This is like a deep understanding of it that we're looking at here. So this thing here, it's going to, when it curves in, it's just going to curve in like this, okay? And then you're going to get the earlobe, which is going to be coming in from here, like so. About here, okay? That like gives you the basic design for the ear. So here's the thing to understand here, that when you come out this center mark here, we went down over here, right? We went about this much down. Then we have this mark over here. This just tells you that you're going to get a cut in here in your earlobe. This soft piece, this is very soft, 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 soft. It's going to come in here. You're going to make this cut over here. Then you're going to go down like this, and you're going to curve out. Just coming back in here, and it comes like this, goes like that, okay? Meaning that this area here is just going to be darker because this guy here is just blending in into the ear over here, and then you're going to get that hole in the ear over there. So just know that all this stuff over here is going to be dark, and here where we made this mark here, and this is going to be on the skull, the side of it, right? So inside here is where the hole is for the ear, which you can't see from here, but just know that you're just going to darken it up a little bit, and this stuff here is just blending out here over here. So that's like the inside of this. So this piece here, really to understand, is when you make this cut, just know that you're coming like this, right? You're going to make this, but look where I'm coming. When I curve this, it's above the center line here. I curved it above the center line, then I went down like this. And this over here basically just means that it's just going to come back in this direction over here where this earlobe is, and it's going to get dark over here. Okay, it's going to be dark, 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 dark. So if you shade, so what's happening here is this is all going on a curve, cutting out, just like this. So this is all going to be dark, 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 dark. And then it divides up, comes in like so. And it's a very simple idea of understanding this, right? So let's look at understanding it. Okay, so what does this mean, right? So we understand this basic idea of the formula. So how do we do this in freehand? Well, it's simple, right? If you want to draw the year, you can use this as a toolkit. And so basically all you need to do is just draw it freehand real quick, just like this. You know that over here there was a mark, 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 mark. And you know when you start to draw, it's going to be coming in like here. This is going to all blend in. It's going to come out over here just like this, and where this mark is where you're going to start turning, and you have this mark, and in that center you're going to have that pyramid design. So this thing is going to go like this on this curve. Then you know that you're going to go like kind of like almost straight, but just know it's like obviously on a curve like this, and this guy is just going to come back, and you're going to come down, knowing that over here is you need to come over here near the center mark, right? You're not stopping here, you're coming near that center mark, and you're just going to draw the ear in like so when you're sketching it out. And over here you already know that this earlobe, it's going to jump out from here, and it's going to connect like this, coming back, and then you're going to have that area here on that skull where your inside of the hole is, and over here, like we said, you make a cut and you go over here. Look, I didn't come down over here, I went above here, because this is telling me that, right, I got to go back above this center like so. It's just going to be all dark over here, and knowing that over here it's like this 3D shape over here, it comes in like this, and over here it's going to be much more darker, because so what this is telling us, okay, now I understand, right? So let's darken this first. This is all dark, 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 dark in here, and over here this thing is coming out. Think in 3D here, and you know that over here it's all in dark inside here, right, in that 3D form, and this is all curving out just like this. It curves out over here. So over here it's really just understanding the design for that earlobe. You can like shade it in a little bit here. Fairly easy to create like this. Okay, so now let's understand this looking at from the front, right? So if we're looking, this is the side, what happens when we look at it from the front? Well, if this was the front here, let's use this same understanding, right? So let's say this was the side of the skull here, and you're going to make that ear. You're going to know that, okay, well, I know that if I just draw like a box to represent it, right, you're going to have the center mark, this, and this. Then you know that what's happening here is that this is going in, it's coming out, right? So it's going out like this in this direction, like so, and it's just curving up, like over here, and here's where they are. Earlobe is going to be, it's going to be like this, but this thing kind of comes out, right? We can see this. So you're going to have those marks here, and this thing is going to be like this, but it curves out over here, going in, right? And this is that ear. Because you can see this. So people have different types of ears, but generally this is like the design you can follow. Just think of this in 3D form. This is all going like this, and it's curving back down, and here you get the earlobe, and over here where this thing is coming, right, this is part of that earlobe thing. It's coming like this, and it's going to curve out a little bit over here. You can like erase this a little bit. You know that all this stuff in here that we were doing, it's just dark, dark, dark. That's basically it, or understanding this. So here you can see that, okay, so this is like the side of the skull. So from the back view, what's going to happen is that you're going to see the back of this, right? So let's say if we were now, this was the side of the skull, we're looking at the left side. You know that it's going to be going, what? It's going to come like this, going from the other side here. So you can see the back view over here, and you're going to get your earlobe. And it's just connecting over here. Just understand the basic design of this, really, how this is. Okay, so now what we'll do is, we really don't need to spend too much time on the ear here. It's just really understanding this basic design, right? How this goes here, and how it looks. And when we put it on, we're just going to know how this, how it's going to be put on. And when you look at people's ears, just notice this, how the ear is actually designed. We don't have to go into so much detail as to how it's going to fall here. I mean, over here, you know that, let's say on this area here, you know that it's kind of flat, right? So it's just understanding how to shade it. So here's like, that's a lot of information for the ear that we just went over, and that's efficient enough to draw the ears. So we'll put this on now on the invention.